Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. It is your favorite trainer, Coach Chuck. Today is Monday, December 18th, 2023, and we got a big workout, so we're going to get right into it. We're going to start with some stretching. You might notice that I have some dumbbells here in the background. We're going to be using some dumbbells today. So I have a set of 30s and a set of 35-pound dumbbells. Whatever you got will work. We got some man makers, some thrusters, some rows, and some lunges in your future. So think of that when you're grabbing your weights. Also grab your towel and grab your water. We're going to start off with a little bit of a stretch. And we're going to start off with just a forward bend. Just a forward bend, right? So feet are going to just be underneath the hips here. And I'm just going to fold myself in half. I'm going to reach for those toes. Now, I'm going to be breathing, or I'm going to be counting, but I'm going to be breathing, right? So I'm going to take a deep breath in. And then as I exhale, I should almost feel those hamstrings release, the low back release a little bit. So we're going to do 10 of those. Here we go. Breathe in, breathe out. One. It has to be deep breaths, and we have to be really filling up the lungs and really emptying the air out of the lungs. You guys continue. Just breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Jump back in here. Breathe in. I'm going to call that 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay. Now let's cross one leg over the other. When we do so, we're going to try to line those toes up still. So we got to really push the leg that we cross over, really got to push it up to line it up with the toes. And we're just going to do a forward bend again. We're going to get into that breathing again. So deep breath in, deep breath out. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay. Now, obviously, we're going to get that other side. So now it'll be right leg over left leg. Same thing, forward bend. And we'll go with the breathing. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's get one more stretch. Let's get that groin stretch. So we're gonna get into the splits as wide as we can, trying to keep the feet pointed straight ahead, trying to keep the feet flat on the mat, the hands flat on the mat to help support you. Okay, and with knees straight, we're gonna try to drop the shoulders and push the hips back more. Start with the breathing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. All right, so this is what we got. We're gonna start with 3 dumbbell man makers. So let me demonstrate what the man maker is with the dumbbell, and then we'll talk about an alternative. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my 30-pound dumbbells here. Now I'm going heavy on these man makers because we only have 3 per round. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to squat down, trying to keep a neutral spine, right? Get those weights down on the ground, step back, okay? I gotta do a push-up, I gotta do a row, another row, gotta jump forward, gotta swing these weights, squat, press. That is the man maker. Now, if you don't have weights, what I want you to do is I want you to squat down, get those hands on the ground, kick back, do your push-up without a row, come up, touch the chest, touch the other chest, squat, jump, and that will be your 1. For everybody else, let's go ahead, get these. We need 3. That's all we need. We need 3, and then I need a pin because I'm gonna keep track of the rounds that we're gonna do. I have a schedule to try to do 10 rounds, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, so we need 3 man makers. 3 man makers. So here we go. 1 row, 2 row. 1, 2, 2. 3. Okay. So those are the 3 man makers. Then we need 6 thrusters. 6 thrusters. So what the thrusters are is we have the weights in the front rack position. We squat all the way down and end up with weights above our head. We need 3 of these, right? Now, if you don't have weights, what you're going to do is you're just going to squat down with hands here, here. So you don't need any weight. If you do have weight, once you grab your weights, your dumbbells, they're in that front rack position. I'm going to squat down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now we're getting into dumbbell rows. Now that I think about it, this workout is going to be challenging if you don't have dumbbells. We need dumbbells or some kind of weight. So with the bent over rows, we grab the same weight. Feet are just outside, or feet are underneath the hips. I'm going to shoot my hips backwards, right? Trying to keep a neutral spine. Weights to the chest, arms get long. We need 9 of these. Keep the weight in the heels. Stay tight in your midsection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then we need 12 reverse lunges. 12 reverse lunges. And we're going to do 12 total. So that's going to be 6 per leg. We'll start off with reverse lunges, and we'll keep alternating to forward lunges. So grab your weights. Reverse lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. That is 1 round. That is 1 round. So we're going to try to see if we can't get 9 more. What do you think? 9 more. So start with the man makers. Okay, man makers. You squat down, kick back, do your push up. 1 row, 2 row. Okay, I got to squat up, drop into that squat. That's 1. Okay. That's 2. That's 3. All right. Now we need those thrusters. Hopefully I'll get warmed up where I can not put the weight down. But that usually takes a little bit. We'll get it. Okay, we need 6 thrusters. Weight in that front rack position. Squat down with the chest out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Next. So it's bent over rows. And those we need 9 of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and now we're gonna do forward lunges because we did reverse lunges that first time. Here we go. Forward lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's 2. That's 2. Let's do this. All right. That's 2. We got 8 more. 8 more. Starting with the man makers. Starting with those man makers. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, 6 thrusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 bent over rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 reverse lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's 3 rounds. 3 rounds. And that one, I didn't put the weight down. Because as I get more warm, as you get more warmed up, that shouldn't be an issue. Even with the heavier weight. The reps are low. The reps are low. Okay, we need man makers. It's complex. Definitely taking it out of me. Okay, man makers. Man maker. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. All right. Thrusters. We need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rows. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Forward lunges. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. That's 4. That's 4. Been a long weekend. Getting windy. Did work out. Didn't do any cardio though. Just lifted some weights. Did a little bit of stretching. But I feel good. Even though this is tough. But it's all about that easy hard principle, right? You guys familiar with the easy hard principle? It's a principle based on everything has a difficult portion, everything has an easy portion. But they both come in tandem, meaning you do the easy stuff up front, you're gonna face the hard stuff in the back end. You do hard stuff the front end, you're gonna face the easy stuff in the back end. So this is Monday. Might as well do the hardest workout of the week on Monday, right? Get the hard stuff done. Maybe it'll be easier come Friday. Okay, we're at 4. We'll be halfway done after this rep here. We'll be halfway done after this. Notice I have not touched those 35s, and I don't think that I will, because this weight is just right. Man makers. 1, 2. 1, 2. Thrusters. 6 thrusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 9, bent over rows. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 12 reverse lunges. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we are halfway. That's 5. Got 5 more. We can do anything, right? Do anything. Might take us a little bit of time, but we can do anything. Small break. Now, in terms of effort, this should be a significant effort. And what I like to use is the rate of perceived exertion scale. Rate of perceived exertion scale. Starts at a 0, meaning that this is your level of effort. Goes to about a 10, which is a maximum effort output, right? Now, exercise is all about stimulus and response. But we need enough stimulus to elicit this response. How do we know how much stimulus is enough stimulus? Well, the rate of perceived exertion scale is one of the ways in which I use to communicate with my clients what I want from them. Now, a 1 on that scale, 0, 10, 1 would be the effort of reading a book. Sitting down on the couch in the evening, reading a book. That is your level of effort. Now, a 10 would be running for your life. Say you were running and a car jumped the curb and was right behind you. That would be your level of effort, a 10, so that you survive. Now, what we're looking for is a 5, a 6, a 7, or an 8. And that 5 is on the low end, so sometimes I don't even count that 5 depending on my audience. But what we want to feel is either a 5, a 6, a 7, or an 8. We very rarely train at 9 or 10. Even elite athletes very rarely train at 9 or a 10. So if what you're doing doesn't register on your scale as a 5, a 6, a 7, or an 8, it is not enough effort. You need to adjust whatever you're doing. Now, how do we adjust those variables? Well, you can increase your weight, because that will raise your effort, your level of exertion. You can increase your reps. That will raise your level of exertion as well. So those two things together can help raise that level to get it to where you want, so that you can elicit this response of change, right? You want to change the body. That's why we are doing this stuff. So, and I like that because my 5 is going to be different than your 5. And the beauty of it is if you're doing something today and that's a 5, in about a week or so, that might be a 4, which means now you have to adjust because your body's adjusting and you're getting stronger. So that's why I like to use that rate of perceived exertion. It's just a good way to communicate. All right. Have some time to rest there. Let's get this second half so we can get you out of here this Monday. We need man makers. We need man makers, right? We just need 3 of these. Squat down, kick back, That push up. One. That was one. That's two. That's three. We need 6 thrusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 9 bent over rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we need 12 forward lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, hold on. Legs are getting tired. I'm gonna do it out way. 10. Okay. I tweak my hamstring there just a little bit. Guys, finish up. 10. I'm counting that one. I'm counting that one. Okay. Let's take a break. Give me a second. Probably gonna go down on weight just a little bit. Yep. All right. So I made it to 6. I made it to 6. Made it to 6. And I think that's good. That is good. We're gonna call it right there. I'm fine. I'm fine. We are just calling it right there. It's a big workout. I need to stretch just a little bit more, but okay. Make sure that this is right. Okay. So what happened there is on that last lunge, I just felt that hamstring kind of grab a little bit. And we made it through 6 of the 10 rounds. And I was using heavier weight than I probably should. So I could feel a little bit of something. You guys can continue on with this grouping, but whenever I feel anything like that, I just shut it down. So I'm going to call it right there. I think that was good work. That was good work. So with that being said, just gonna go ahead. Round of applause for the body for doing what you asked it to do for the most part today. Pat on the back, high five. Remember, the most important talk is the self-talk. So talk to yourself nicely, okay? Now, let's get right to the words of wisdom today. Here it is. Now, this is one that I've used before, but I'm going to use it again because last night when I was reading through my words of wisdom and my words of wisdom and my affirmations, This stood out to me, and I thought, and then I found out who actually said it. So I want to bring that to you as well. Person who said this quote was Albert Einstein, and it reads, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them." I'm going to read that again. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. That one doesn't require much at all of an explanation. Straight forward and to the point. If there's a problem that you're dealing with that you're trying to overcome, you have to change your thinking in order to be able to change the problem. We're using the same thinking that got us into it. Maybe we need a little advice. Maybe someone else can help us with that. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that too much deeper. It's time for the wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Thank you for joining me. Again, this is nothing, you guys. I just kind of tweaked it and I could feel it. And I'm the type of person, I done had enough injuries to where if I feel anything, I shut it down. But the workout, just in case you wanted to complete it, it's 10 rounds. We got to 6. I will be back here Wednesday morning, doing much of the same thing. We got Wednesday, we got Friday, and then we go dark for a week. Because we got holidays coming in. Other than that, I want to thank you for joining me. And I want you to get out there and attack this Monday. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, and I want you to love the person who you are becoming. Have a great day.